The movie has promise, but also a few hiccups. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Charm City Kings. It's on HBO Max. It stars Jahai Diallo Winston. I hope I got that right. And also Meek Mill. Winston is from Queen and Slim. He's the kid in Queen and Slim. The movie follows Winston's character Mouse. He's a 14-year-old kid who loves bike culture in Baltimore. He loves his brother. It opens up with him watching videos of his brother, but his brother had died. We don't know what happened, but he's determined to join this group called the Midnight Clique. It's this bike group in Baltimore. They ride around, they do a bunch of tricks, and he just loves them. Meek Mill's character is named Blacks. He's like one of the leaders of the Midnight Clique. At the beginning, they say he's in jail, but at this event called The Ride, which is like the first Sunday of the summer, they bring all these bikes out and do all these tricks. Meek Mill's character shows up, and you could just see the way Mouse looks at him like, oh my God, it's him. He's the one. I want to know him. I want to be around these people. And of course, the Midnight Clique is not just a biker, group. They don't just ride bikes. They do illegal activities that I'm not sure Mouse is aware of, but he doesn't care. Him and his friends, they want to join this group. They want to get bikes, and he's going to do anything necessary to get it. The issue I have with the way the movie, sets in motion everything that Mouse does, throughout this 2-hour film, they don't show like the bad things, like what happened to him to make him act this way, because he's really smart. He loves animals. At one point, he delivers some kittens for a cat in the house. And a lot of people mention that he's really smart and, does a great job with animals. So the mood swings and mood changes happen so often. Like, he has this mentor who's a cop, and he just gives him the cold shoulder immediately. It's not like the cop did something to him, and lost his trust. It just, Mouse is just angry at the world all the time. And his friends, they have the same problems. Like, one minute they like, let's do this, and then the next minute they're scared or they don't want to work for it, and then they turn around and now they're gangbanging and stuff like that. It's too much going on at times. It's not enough character development or backstory for these characters. So I think Winston, he carries a lot of the movie. It's a 2-hour movie. He's almost in every scene. And for what he was given to work with, I thought he did a solid job. The accents were a little all over the place in terms of just, I don't know what a great Baltimore accent sounds like, but I do know that he would say multiple words very differently throughout the movie. It will come out more so, I guess, when he was angry. But when he was talking regular or trying to be a smooth talker to a girl, it sounds different. I thought Meek Mill was solid. I don't think he was acting though. I thought he was just being Meek Mill. Like, in terms of like holding certain, emotions and faces, he wasn't that great. But when he was delivering his lines, he was saying some powerful stuff at times. Stuff that make you think. Stuff that a person who made mistakes in life and talking to a kid would say. So I thought he was good. It was good seeing him. He wasn't in the movie as much as Winston, but he was in a good portion, and he did a solid job. Meek Mill did a good job. The movie, again, it falls into those same tropes as these African American dramas fall into. So you can only imagine what the story was, and you'll probably be right. The editing and cuts sometimes are not great. There's one moment where somebody is slapping somebody else, and it's just edited in a poorly way. It was just, they could have did so much more with it. The secondary characters, Mouse's friends, they were funny. There was a friend called Swear to God. Of course, he was the fat kid, always cracking jokes, but always getting joked on as well. Then you had his friend Lamont, who was he was teetering as well as Mouse. As Mouse emotions changed back and forth throughout the movie, Lamont was doing the same thing. It was like a yin and yang between the two characters. I wish there was more with Mouse's sister, Milan Ray. She's really cool, but she's only in the beginning. I wish they would have showed more of the bikes, more of the excitement that Miles had seeing the bikes. They did have a bike chase, with the police, and they get to show off, all the different tactics they can do on the bikes, which was cool. But they didn't focus enough on the bike culture and the bike aspect, and I thought that's what they was going to do coming into this. That's why he wanted to be in this group so much. We would get more of the bike culture. But overall, it's an okay movie. I don't think it should have been 2 hours. The 2 hours, you start feeling it, after the first hour. You're like, dang, this is still going on. But overall, it's a solid movie. If you have HBO Max, I would say check it out. If you're a Meek Mill fan, definitely check it out. And this Winston, uh, he's gonna. I think he's gonna get better as an actor, and I want to see him do some different types of roles where his range is not angry, aggressive, kid in the hood or something like that. I want him to, switch it up. But overall, Charm City Kings, something you should check out on HBO Max. If you watched it, let me know what you thought about it. Please tell me about the accents. Were they bad or was it just me? Were they bad or not? But thank you for watching. Deuces.